Kids for fighting and getting back in the middle of that ball game. You know, in the 7th inning, we got a lead. You know, it'd been a tough weekend, and our kids just kept fighting and scratching and clawing, and we got right back in it and got that lead. We just, you know, couldn't slam the door there, and some really, you know, some unlucky things happened, and some things that we didn't do very well happened all in that same inning there in the 8th. You know, when you got a second baseman who's right in front of the ball hits a spot in your infield and it skies over his head. Not only do you not get the out, the run scores on that play. You know, that was a big play in the ball game. But they took advantage of it. They felt like something special was happening. They had a lot of momentum, and they put together a big inning right there. So, you know, Reed has been really sharp for us this year. He'll be sharp for us again. But, you know, just had some really unfortunate things happen.
In all 3 games, you climb back in it, and you have a chance late in the ball game, and they have a big inning each game. How frustrating was that to see, as well as their lineup swinging?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really frustrating, but we got to realize we're halfway through an SEC series year, and we have a ton more baseball left, and everything that we want to accomplish is still out in front of us, it's still available to us if we really take care of business, and I think all of our kids are mature enough to understand that.
They scored 15 runs, I think, in the 8th inning or beyond in the series. What was happening in those final innings for them?
Well, you know, some good production on their part and some good fortune on their part. You know, they just hit balls where we weren't this weekend. We just look at the chart. You know, we put Gavin in a 6-hole and the ball gets hit down the line. We put him in a, you know, down the line, the ball goes in the 6-hole. It's pretty uncanny how many balls they hit. Right, I mean, just right at grass in the outfield. It's pretty remarkable. So, yeah, I was joking in the dugout. I'm not sure they could have gotten that many hits in BP today, really just a BP pitcher throwing as they did against our pitchers today. That's a real credit to them. They're a very good offensive team, and they played very well this weekend.
From the teams you've played so far, is this the best offensive team you face?
Yeah, there's no question. You know, you really, that's why in professional baseball you get a much better idea when you only get to play a team 3 times. You know, during the regular season, it's hard to gauge that. I think Florida was a pretty good offensive club, and I think Vanderbilt's a pretty good offensive club. But yeah, I mean, the way they produced against us this weekend, they're really solid. And you know, like I said before, they don't have a sophomore, freshman in their lineup. It's all juniors and seniors, and a lot of those kids have experienced a lot of success, but a lot of failure. They have a ton of experience, and you know, you can tell they play with a great deal of confidence, and that's a real credit to them.
Mangum had a couple hits today. I mean, just describe the growth he's just made this entire season.
Yeah, you know, Mangum's done a really good job for us. He does what he stays within the limits of his game and knows what those limits are, and just continues to work hard to, you know, to put pressure on defenders. And yeah, he's really done well. He is somebody that just keeps getting better.
You've talked about the freshmen that on this club the entire season. What do you tell them after the first sweep to get them going into next week?
Well, I think they understand baseball. You know, most of these kids come out of a culture of summer baseball where they're playing 50, 60, 70 games. And, you know, 2 or 3, 4 game stretches, you know, they can, you know, they're kids. They can digest that and really move on forward. So I think all of them are going to respond well and get excited about a big midweek game we have down in Biloxi, and the opportunity to go play a very good LSU team who played well against Missouri this weekend.
Do you know anything on Sexton's hamstring just yet?
Yeah, we don't know. He's not moving around great, but you know, we'll find out as we get closer to the weekend.